mag-accumulate yun kung isang column lang ang ilalagay natin doon sa ating table. Kasi sa isang araw, di ba? Pwede ka lang magtrabaho ng 8 hours kung wala kang overtime. Okay? So, pag sumubra ng 8 hours yun, ibig sabihin, hindi na yun pang isang araw. So, kailangan nating ayusin yung granularity level nung attribute na yun. So, anong gagawin? Ayan. So, in other words, ito na yung sinasabi ko kanina, it can represent hourly total, pwedeng daily total, weekly total, yung pwedeng nagtrabaho ka ng 8 oras sa isang araw sa loob ng uh, sa loob ng isang linggo. Maaaring 7 days yun, kasama yung linggo kung nagtatrabaho ka din, or 6 days lang hanggang Sabado. Or pwede rin pang buong buwan, buong isang buwan. Yung 200 hours. So, hindi natin masasabi na yun ay pang isang araw lang, di ba? Kasi wala namang 200 hours sa loob ng isang araw, which is 24 hours lang yun. Okay? So, clearly, assigned hours requires more careful definition. In this case, the relevant question would be as follows. For what time frame, hour, day, work, month, and so on, do you want to record the assigned hours data? So, pwede kang mag-decide kung anong time frame kung ano gagamitin mo para i-record yung assigned hours sa bawat particular employee. So for example, assume that the combination of employee number and project number is an acceptable composite primary key in the assignment table. Acceptable na yung dalawa na yan. That primary key is useful in representing only the total number of hours an employee worked on a project. Diba? Kung babalikan natin yung table na yon, ito yan, diba? Ito siya. This one. Okay. Yung table na yon, si assignment table, meron siyang composite key. Composite primary key composed of 2 fields, 2 attributes. Ang pinag-uusapan natin ay si assign hours. So, si assign hours, kung ito pa rin siya, okay lang na dalawa yung composite, yung primary key niya. Meron siyang composite primary key, na binubuo ng dalawang attribute. Pero kapag hinati natin ito, or binabaan natin yung level of granularity niya, ginawa natin pang daily, pang week, hindi na makakasunod dun sa dependency na itong yung daily hour total or maaaring monthly hour or yearly ay pwedeng mag-depend dun sa dalawang attributes dito. Kasi maaaring halimbawa, yung daily hour na 8 hours na na-record for sa isang employee, maaaring sa isang project lang yun. 'Di ba? So, magkakaroon na tayo doon ng parang inconsistency. So, ano yung kailangan gawin? Yan. Saan tayo? That primary key is useful in representing only the total number of hours. As in yung isang bagsakan. Pero kapag hinati siya, doon na yung hindi magiging acceptable na maging primary key ng assignment table yung dalawang yung employee number at yung project number. Using a surrogate primary key such as assignment number provides lower granularity and yields greater flexibility. So, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon ulit tayo ng isang surrogate primary key dun sa table na yon. Imbis na ang maging primary key doon ay yung dalawa na yung isang composite primary key na yon, mag-create ulit tayo ng isang surrogate primary key which is assignment number, at makukumplay pa natin yung lower level of granularity, at mas magiging flexible pa yung paraan kung paano natin mare-record dun sa table yung assignment hours na na-accumulate ng isang employee. Magkakaroon ng flexibility. with the data that we can save in that particular table. For example, assume that the employee number and project number combination is used as the primary key, and then an employee makes 2 hours work entries in the assignment table. That action violates the entity integrity requirement. Ano? Kasi maaring ah, magdoble. Ano? Ano ba yung example na sinasabi ko? Sige, i-analyze natin na maayos. Yan. Kung ito yung primary keying dalawa, combination ang ginamit, and then the employee makes 2 hours work, ano? 2 hours work entries in the assignment table, the action violates the entity integrity requirement. Entity integrity requirement. Anong ibig sabihin? Sige, basahin natin yung uh, kasunod na statements. Even if you add the assigned date as part of the composite primary key, an entity integrity violation is still generated if any employee makes 2 or more entries for the same project on the same day. Okay. Yun na nga. So, alimbawa, dalawang beses nagtrabaho yung employee sa loob ng isang araw under a particular project. Ano? So, kunyari, merong morning shift at afternoon shift. Ano? So, sa umaga, naka 4 hours siya sa project 1. Ano ba? Project 1 yun. 4 hours sa umaga. Then, sa hapon, ay 5 hours naman. Sa project pa rin. Ayun. So, ibig sabihin, i-input yun ng magkahiwalay. Kasi may break yun, di ba? Hindi naman kasamang. So, para nag-end yung shift niya ng umaga, ano? So, yung panghapon na hours work niya ay i-enter ulit dun sa table natin. So, ang mangyari, yung magiging value noong project number ay dalawa. So, magkakaroon ng uh, redundancy doon. Mauulit yung project number. Kasi kay project 1 yun. So, i-enter ng magkahiwalay o ng dalawang beses yung project number ni project 1. So, na-violate natin yung entity integrity requirement doon. Ano? Kahit gawin natin na mag-add tayo ng assigned date as part of the composite key, magkakaroon pa rin ng ng the entity integrity violation. Okay? So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng sinasabi dito. Ano? Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. Okay? So, the employee might have worked on a project a few hours in the morning, ito na nga, and then work on it again later in the day. The same data entry yields no problem when assigned number is used as the primary key. So, kung ang gagamitin natin na primary key is a surrogate assigned number, hindi natin may experience yung problem with regards to the assignment table. Ano? So sabi pa dito, in an ideal database design, the level of desired granularity is determined at the conceptual design or at the requirements gathering phase. However, as you have already seen in this chapter, many database designs involve the refinement of existing data requirements, thus triggering design modifications. In a real-world environment, changing granularity requirements might dictate changes in primary key selection. And those changes might ultimately require the use of surrogate keys. So yun yung ginawa natin sa assignment table. Since na ibababa natin yung level of granularity nung assignment hours na na-accumulate ng isang employee, na maaaring gawin natin daily, monthly, weekly, and yearly. So, maaaring imbis na gamitin natin yung designated na primary key ng table na yun, pwede pa tayong gumamit ng created surrogate key para mas maging maayos yung level of granularity doon sa isang table. Okay? Then, we can also maintain historical accuracy aside from those other database design practices. So, writing a job charge per hour into the assignment table is crucial to maintaining the historical accuracy of the data in the assignment table. So, sa assignment table na naman natin. Ayan, sabi dito, writing the job charge per hour in the assignment table is crucial to maintaining the historical accuracy of the data in assignment table. It would be appropriate to name this attribute as assignment charge per hour. Ayun, ginawa na nga natin yung kanina, di ba? Ah, doon pala yun sa iba. Yun yung job charge per hour. So, papalitan natin ngayon ay yung nandito naman sa isang table. So, ito. Kanina ang pinalitan natin ay yung nandito. Since na ito ay related sa job, ito naging job description, ito naging job charge per hour. Tapos, dito naman, since na ito ay about sa assignment, ito ay maging assignment charge per hour. Although this attribute would appear to have the same value as the job charge per hour, yung kanina, which is true only if the job charge per hour value remains forever the same. So, kung magbabago-bago naman yung value ng job charge per hour, hindi naman makaka-apekto dun kung halos magkapareho ng anong tawag dito, name of attribute dun sa assignment charge per hour. Okay? However, it is reasonable to assume that the job charge per hour will change over time. Kaya nga, di ba? But suppose the charges to each project were figured and billed by multiplying the hours worked on the project found in the assignment table by the charge per hour. Ayan, di ba? I-multiply yung job charge per hour dun sa hours work for each project na nandun naman sa dun sa assignment table. At yung isa ay nagagaling sa job table, yung charge per hour. So, alin yun? So, pag tinignan natin dun sa ating database, ang minumultiply, ito, from the job table, at itong attribute na to, from the assignment table. Asa na tayo? Those charges would always show the current charges per hour stored in the job table, rather than the charge per hour that was in effect at the time of the assignment. Then, we can also evaluate using derived attributes. Finally, you can use a derived attributes in the assignment table to store the actual charge made to a project. That derived attribute, to be named assigned charge, is the result of multiplying the assigned hours by the assigned charge per hour. Ayun yung sinasabi ko kanina. So, magkakaroon ng panibagong attribute doon sa ating assignment table. Siya ay isang derived attribute. Derived attribute ang tawag sa kanya dahil yung value niya ay na-derive by multiplying two different attributes in our database. From a strictly database point of view, such derived attribute values can be calculated when they are needed to write reports or invoices. However, storing the derived attribute in the table make it easy to write the application software to produce the desired result. Also, if many transactions must be reported and or summarized, the availability of a derived attribute will save reporting time. Kasi kung i-compute pa naman yung value nun, kapag ni-retrieve yung report, at kung meron tayong 10,000 records, matatagal lang mag-compute yung ating program. So, it is also good to save the value of a derived attribute in our data table sa database. If the calculation is done at the time of data entry, it will be completed when the end user presses the enter key, such speeding up the process. So the enhancement describes the preceding sections are illustrated in the table and dependencies shown in the diagram figure 5.6. So, dun sa mga database design practices na pinag-usapan natin kanina. And simula dito hanggang sa pinakauna, ito yung naging result ng ating database. Okay? Ito yung completed database na. So, sa table project, wala tayong naging uh, mga panibagong changes. As is pa rin siya, yung as result noong ating third normal form. So, ayan, meron pa rin tayong tatlong fields. Itong primary key at yung dalawang attribute. And sample values ng table na yun. Ito. Okay. Then, para sa employee, job table, ayan. Sa job table, ayan, ito ang naging result. Nakapag-create tayo ng job code, naging job description, at change natin yung name ng charge per hour na job charge per hour. At dito, okay, ito yung mismong value na ng ating table sa database. Ayan. Ito yung mga job code, and yung job description, and we have the job charge per hour. So dito, hindi mo na makikita magiging paulit-ulit yung value ng job description. Hindi na rin tayo pwede mag-input ng maling inconsistent data or value sa mga job description. Okay? So dito we can say na merong transitive dependency na nangyayari. Bakit? Kasi si job charge per hour ay nakadepend or dependent sa job description. But since na job description and job code can be considered as two candidate key, ay less na yung magiging anong tawag dito? Less na yung magiging uh, cause ng inconsistency and redundancy pagdating dun sa ganitong klase ng design ng table. Kasi meron na ditong tinatawag na referential integrity. Na ito na nakadepende dito at ito ay nakadepende dito. So, ibig sabihin kung alam mo yung job code, malalaman mo na din kung ano ang job charge per hour. Okay? Okay? So, yan. Then, for other tables, and we have the assignment table. Ayan. Kanina tatlo lang yung field doon. Ngayon, marami na siya. Okay? So, sa assignment table, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fields. Okay. So, meron tayong na-create na surrogate key dito that serves as the primary key of this table. So, we have the assignment number. Then, inad na rin natin yung assignment date. Okay? Kung kailan yung assignment na yun na ginawa ng isang employee. Then, we have here the project number and the employee number. Hindi na siya considered as the primary key, but they are considered as the foreign keys in this table. Foreign key galing sa project table and foreign key galing sa employee table. Ito yung magdedetermine na yung particular record dito ay ginawa ng isang employee in a particular project. Like for example, itong si employee number 103. Ito. Na trinabaho niyo nung March 4, 2008 ay para sa project number na 15. So, hindi na to the assignment number can uniquely identify this row for that particular record. Then, the same way doon sa sinabi kanina, yung ating job charge per hour, ito, ay kinuha din natin dyan at nilagay din dito. At ginawa natin na ang pangalan niya ay assignment charge per hour. Okay? Nilagay natin yon, ginawa natin yon para makapag-create tayo ng isang derived attribute na assignment charge. Na ito yung diniderive by computing or multiplying the assignment hours dun sa assignment charge per hour. So ito ay nangyari by multiplying 26 to 84.50. Kaya nagkaroon ng result na 219.70. Okay? So yun yung naging result ng ating table na assignment. Then, para naman sa employee, ito yung nangyari. So, ginawa nating atomic yung employee name at naging tatlo siya. We have the employee last name, employee first name, and initial. Then, nag-add tayo ng mga other attributes like hire date, and syempre kasama dito yung foreign key na job code na nanggaling sa job table. Ano? Ito yung mag-identify kung ano ang job description nitong employee na to. Ano? Yan. Okay? So, ito yung mga description or explanation about those results of our database designing. So, we have figure 5.6 is a vast improvement over the original database design. If the application software is designed properly, the most active table is the assignment table. It requires the entry of only the project number, employee number, assignment hours values. The values for the attributes assign number and assign date can be generated by the application, no? Automatically. So, kukunin lang kung ano yung current time ng system at syempre ito ay pwedeng i-automatically generate. So, yun. Tatlo lang yung i-input natin sa kanya. We have the project number, employee number, and assignment hours values. For example, the assignment number can be created using a counter. Ito yung naka-auto increment. Then the assigned date can be the system date read by the application and automatically entered into the assignment table. As yung sinabi ko kanina. In addition, the application software can automatically insert the correct assigned charge per hour value by writing the appropriate job table's job charge per hour value into the assignment table. So the job and the assignment tables are related through the job code attribute. So ang mangyayari, yung tamang i-insert na assignment charge per hour ay manggagaling dun sa job charge per hour na nasa jobs table. If the jobs table's job charge per hour values changes, the next insertion of that value into the assignment table will reflect the change automatically. The table structure thus minimize the need for human intervention. In fact, if the system requires the employees to enter their own work hours, they can scan their employee number into the assignment table by using a magnetic card reader that enters their identity. Thus, the assignment table's structure can set the stage for maintaining some desired level of security. Okay? And that's all for the discussion of our chapter 5.1, which is about the normalization. I hope you understand everything. So kung gusto nyo mas maintindihan palalo yung provide ko na module, you can watch this discussion many times. Okay? So, thank you and good afternoon.